welcome back to the stream. For today we're going to be playing Genshin Impact. Now, last time we left off with, the one little cute little fungi event. That event was absolutely adorable in my opinion. I really liked it, but we started it and finished it. With Bongo Head and Kindlejoy and this lady who we apparently know. They're actually from a previous event. I remember the, little fungi, not slimes. I keep calling the fungi slimes. I remember the little fungi from the previous event, and apparently these two ladies were from the previous event, just dressed differently. I just don't remember them. Also, why are they so tall? Are you tall because you have heels? That's not fair. I don't like that you guys are tall. Anyways, that's just a ley line overflow. This stream, we're going to be doing Hu Tao's story quest. Now, I kind of remember this, and I kind of don't. I remember how it ended. And, a little fun fact for those who don't know, I believe most do know, but for those who don't, Zhang Li, the Geo-Archon, works at the Wangshan Funeral Parlor as a consultant of sorts, which actually doesn't make sense to me. What does he exactly consult? They make boxes to put in the ground. I don't understand that. Go to Wuwang Hill. Your adventure takes you to Wuwang Hill, where Paimon senses that something is amiss. Obviously, because Wuwang Hill is basically just like the haunted hill of Teyvat, I guess? Well, Teyvat so far? I mean, I don't know a more haunted hill, I don't think, other than maybe, well, I could have a few ideas where there could be more haunted hills, but this hill is mainly for, Hu Tao. And we actually went here with Chong Yun's, little hangout event. That was really cute. I mean, it was cute with Chong Yun, but there was a lot of people there that wanted to be scared, but weren't expecting to be scared, which honestly didn't make any sense to me. Because I don't know if they, like, signed up for it or what, but the one guy just dressed up, if he even dressed up at all, just to scare people, and then they didn't like it, even though, you know, all people in Teyvat should know what Wuwang Hill consists of. Also, yesterday I forgot about my itty-bitty Octo baby in my pocket, so I brought her out too. Alright, where does this start off?
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
For chests that I've already looted? I've already looted all of Leeway. But, see, I remember specific parts of Hu Tao's quest. I just don't remember how to get there.
Not that Paimon's scared or anything.
Lies.
Just, concerned for your safety.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light.
Okay, but most scary stories...
A stranger comes out of...
Yeah, most people split up in horror stories too. There's normally something with a little child in scary stories. Wait. Where does Hu Tao's story go? I don't remember.
Quick, do something!
It's just a person. Didn't you say you weren't scared?
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal.
Yeah, wouldn't they think the same about us, that we're far from normal? Especially since we actually look the part?
If he gets us,
You don't even look like you're from Teyvat.
Who are you?
Who are you? You're Undertaker at the Wangshan Funeral Parlor? How do I know you and your name? I came from beyond the heavens. That's not exactly a lie.
Beyond the heavens? A strange way of putting it.
Okay, it's not a lie, though. Have you seen our clothes?
Don't try to scare me.
I wish I was trying to scare
I'm just
you.
here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you
What
are.
does an
there's no need for
Undertaker
any
at
ill
the
will between
funeral
us.
parlor do?
just your average scaredy cat.
Isn't Hu
looks
Tao
more
the
afraid than Paimon.
76th director of the funeral parlor? Because I know there were a lot of funeral parlors, but I don't remember what number Hu Tao was. Did I scare him?
Yep. You should leave the introductions to Paimon.
Oh yeah, because that would totally make it better.
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Says the little fairy that was screeching not a minute ago.
Gods protect me!
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Dude, you're so timid.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand.
Oh my god, dude is terrified. Why would there be a funeral? I mean, I get this mountain is scary and haunted, but why would there be a funeral on this mountain? Why not before the mountain or like across Leeway? That would make more sense.
Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
See, I don't remember this part actually.
Hey, Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, like he's totally gonna believe you. There's wisps behind us. That only happens in a couple other places. Yet the butterfly flutters away. And yet it's so cute how Hu
something
Tao's
Paimon
thing is a
said?
butterfly.
Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
I mean, I feel like he's already doing something stupid by going back into the mountain. Why were we even here? We didn't even give a reason as to why we were here. I'm not gonna do that. Just because for these current characters, I don't think I need any friendship levels. No. I'm too lazy to switch my party. Yeah, when the Eidolons came out, when Fontaine came out, they put a little Hydro Eidolon there next to, the Oceanid. Hi, Hu Tao! Did you catch this guy running back in?
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Okay, I know we're white, but we don't look paper white.
Oh?
Well, I mean, Paimon's hair, sure, but you're not blind. Hi.
Too excited. These are clients, not ghosts.
Clients? Is everybody living your client? This is concerning.
Exactly. We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain?
Paimon, are you not concerned with the fact that she said client?
Although, client
Yeah, there it
doesn't
is.
seem quite right either.
Yeah, we're not looking to buy a death box, lady.
Aya, forgive me. This is
I forget
one of
that
our
you
new
say
undertakers,
"aya" a lot.
Lung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Yeah, if he's working a funeral, then why, if he's this scared? Dude needs to build up some confidence.
Funeral. Oh, the Wangsheng funeral
Yeah, the
parlor.
only one in
Zhongli
all
was
of
just
Tibet.
there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot
Okay,
of
but what does a
explaining.
consultant do? I mean, it understands why he would be a consultant, because, like, talking to people, Zhongli is smart. But what does a consultant for a funeral parlor do? Oh, yeah, we knew that guy's name, but we don't know your name when you're the quest we've unlocked?
I'm Hu Tao,
That
the
makes
current
sense.
director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
Yeah, it's honestly a little concerning what you can do, but whatever. She also tries to bury Chi-Chi, so that's fun. I also really like how she just has this flat hat and how she has flowers for eyes. Also, Genshin really likes to add like the double hair thing. You'll notice with a lot of characters that there'll be like double hair thing instead of just like one long giant thing of hair.
A satisfying trade to be in, though. And Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. is
Everybody really
well-known
likes
around town.
pigtails.
Whatever the
Are those
request,
considered
I'd be
pigtails?
glad to hear it.
I feel like it is. I don't think we fall into the client category unless you intend on killing us.
Yeah. If we were looking for Wangsheng funeral parlor's help, this is
And,
hardly
you
the
know,
place
we're
to
also
come to.
immortals, so we're like 500 plus years old.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense.
Uh,
Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine,
yeah, that's creepy.
sooner or later.
Creepy!
Well, that's dark.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of her job to be creepy and dark, but still, Hotel.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose
Advanced
us, you'll never
reversi-
have to worry
revers-
about what might be around the corner.
Reservations! Oh my god, why was I struggling?
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice.
Yeah, I can imagine you've done quite a few of that before. And it is kind of cute how, well, obviously morbid, but it is cute as well how even though she directs funerals, she's still happy-go-lucky. And, like, all the characters' voice lines say they hate that or they dislike that or something like that. I mean, Chi-Chi's I understand, because she tries to chase Chi-Chi around constantly. But, I don't know, I kind of like Hotel.
If you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over.
Dates when I
hate to
die?
see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Big day? You make it seem like my wedding day or something, not the day I'm gonna be buried 6 feet under the ground.
Whoa. Slow down.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like she's trying to kill us now.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah. Is everyone in Wangcheng Funeral Parlor a weirdo? Well, first there was Shangli, and then there's Hu Tao, and then there's this Mang guy, I think his name is? Yep.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual.
Yeah, no kidding,
Allow
you're
me to
all
explain.
unique.
We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill.
So
To
you
restore
want to
calm here,
exercise
we
it?
performed a funeral ceremony.
Is that your way of exercising supernatural activities? I'm confused. I mean, there was a ghost child down the hill for like a world quest.
It went very smoothly.
I already did the world quest though, and
According
the
to the
child
director,
disappeared.
we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Debatable.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence.
Yeah, creepy.
You two, on the other hand,
Why
have no
are we
business
here
coming to
though?
Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
Well, I mean, if we were looking for chests, that'd be understandable, because we're adventurers and all. But I've already gotten all the chests in Liyue.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Yeah, you don't necessarily seem too normal yourself there, Hotel. On an adventure. Yeah, I'm gonna find my brother at Wuwang Hill.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild.
Well, I certainly don't look it.
Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
Wood?
Wood? What do you mean?
Think about my casket?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance.
What?
We have 4 levels. Wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble.
I'm not
The higher
marble.
the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
Oh, really? I saved all of Tavat.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it.
She only just thought of
Don't
it.
look so shocked. Oh, take a look.
Marble
Adventurers
caskets?
spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies.
I mean, I kind of feel like it
Turn
doesn't
pearl
matter
into
what you're
bread
buried
and
in,
butter.
because it's not like you're gonna know and you just, you know, cover the casket up again with dirt. I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense to me, but sure, you do you, Tao.
Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
Ah, charming.
Touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this.
Used to conversations of putting me in a casket? Not really.
Anyway, I have a favor to ask.
Isn't it called a
Recently,
casket? I think
Wangsheng
it is.
Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
Yeah, I'm not entirely surprised the Adventurers Guild isn't too keen on contacting you just because... Yeah, they're not too keen on their own adventurers dying. I mean, sure, it does happen, but you could be a little less direct. What's in it for me, I guess?
Let me think what I could offer you
Prima
as a
gems?
reward.
Prima gems and
Or
more.
perhaps
That's
there's a
all I
favor
need.
I could do in return?
Favor?
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but
Yeah, as if
seems to
she's
have a
gonna
clue
know where
they
the
are.
abyss is. I mean, Aether is in the abyss, no doubt.
This seems like
Or
something right up
The
my alley.
ruins of
I
Conria.
can even inquire
If
with
there's
the
even
ones who
ruins
no
of
longer
Conria.
Speak for you.
I mean, I kind of feel like the ruins of Conria are all across to that, but I don't know.
You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able
The heck is the
assistant.
sky doing?
Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
Oh, yeah, because people are going to be really happy about this.
When did we become your assistants?
Just now, apparently. We don't even get a choice of it.
Longshan Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
See, I don't know if it's all. I know they're not called Eidolons, but I like to call them Eidolons, Hydrodolons, just because of the Valyrian Mirage. I really like the Valyrian Mirage, but I don't know if it's all of them or if it's just this one that doesn't attack you unless you attack it. And I really like that it has colors like outlining it, kind of. Just because it makes it look like an actual bubble. Now, if you do attack it, obviously it's gonna get mad, and there's its friend too. So we're gonna completely avoid that and go back down to an Oceanid that apparently did not want to become human. I mean, it makes sense. Not all Oceanids are turned into humans, but even still. Now, if this Oceanid summons birds, I'm absolutely screwed. Though, I think I'm screwed either way, just because I don't have the proper characters for this.
Go, Barbara, go!
The only one that can necessarily do good damage is Shuggling, and that's not giving me high hopes.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Jinza,
What does that even mean?
coveting the shapes of the living.
You say the same thing over and over and over again.
Many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
These are the glass cannons. They can die pretty easily. Though they'll die easier with like cryo and stuff. And electro and, you know, better elements other than pyro and animo. And obviously if you get too close to them, they're gonna try to jump away like that. I did not mean to show that off, but whatever.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Yeah. Squirrels. Now you guys can actually do some damage. Let's see if I can do this
Without solid
outdoing
ground,
the
terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
See, I think she gets rid of. Does she get rid of 6 platforms? She does 2 each time. I think she does get rid of 6. And you know, they're roughly the same every
Power
time.
of water is its
They're only gonna
ability
be
to take
in certain
any shape.
shapes. Please don't be the birds, thank you. Well, I mean, it's those birds technically. They're still birds, but they're not the birds that I was dreading. Come here. Uh-oh. Yeah, those glass cannon crows, or cranes, I guess? They can actually do pretty good damage on you if you do let them hit
Let's
you.
dance.
The wind knows me.
So I can do some damage with Animo, just not a lot. No, Gooba, go! Please! I beg! Oh man, this is the only way I'm gonna be able to do damage!
One with nature.
This is immune constantly! Oh, that sucks!
Into the fire!
I probably should say Gooba there.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Why haven't they changed some of her voice lines? They really should have. Uh-oh, there's a frog. That frog explodes after it dies, and it also does tanky damage.
Let the show begin.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, that one, I know how to iframe that
One
one.
with nature.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
But it does explode when, see, to iframe that one, you just need to sprint just before it lands. But then when it dies, it also explodes, which is very dangerous. Now, you actually get an achievement for avoiding all explosions, which I'm actually curious if I can do. With Kazuma's skill. Don't do it, thank you.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Come on, come on. Oh, yes! Okay, I didn't know I could do that. Woohoo!
I'll protect us.
No, please don't spawn the birds. I have 1 round left, I think. Oh, please, please, please don't spawn the eagles. I could get an achievement here, please.
The
Please.
power of water.
Oh
is
yeah,
its
if you don't
ability
defeat her
to
and
take
her
any
and her
shape.
mimics in time, please. Yes! Spawn the birds! Okay, but this one does spawn an explosion too, so I do have to avoid this as well. But if you don't defeat, Rhodia of Loach quick enough, and her mimics... No! Oh, crap! If you don't defeat her and her mimics quick enough, she'll actually, instantly kill one of your characters. Woo! Oh my god, I'm getting tanked. Hold on. I could get an achievement from this, but when this chunky finch dies, it'll spawn an explosion, and if I can avoid that explosion, I could get an achievement, but I don't know if I can avoid it a second time. This is like the first time that I actually got the Oceanid without the flying eagle birds. Uh-oh. See, I don't want to use Kazuha's skill right now because I need it.
Windblade.
Oh my god, and those cranes are doing the tankiest of damage to me. And yeah, they do come closer too. Come on. There you go. Time it.
The wind
There we
knows.
go. Yes! Oh, I should get an achievement after this. Oh, I really hope I do. I was actually looking forward to that achievement because I didn't know if I could defeat Oceanid. Yeah. I'm not gonna get the rewards because I don't need the rewards. Barbara's already raised. Yeah. I did it.
As long as rain
There it is.
falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Yeah, she says the same thing over and over and over again, and I've battled her so many times that it's honestly annoying by now. Defeat every type of mimic that Oceanid can summon. Now that also does mean the birds, so I do need to raise a bow character, which sucks. But that's probably the worst one in this, because the unusual hilichurl, that's not even rare. I mean, it spawns 2 times per day, but still. Alright, back to Huta's story quest, where we're trying to get the Adventurers Guild to hook up with Wangcheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not exactly surprised that they don't seem too keen on joining with the funeral parlor, because, you know, that would mean that they're looking forward, or yeah, just I guess looking forward to their adventure's demise. Yeah, it does happen. It did happen to that one adventurer in the chasm who's idiot lady, but still, I guess we gotta help her with this. I'll go to a statue after. Hi, Lon. I guess we're talking to you instead of Catherine.
Again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation.
Okay, but
you
what if I
describe.
give you the puppy eyes
Come
instead of
on, there's
Hutao?
no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Look, I know I'm the hero of your nation, but hear her out.
Oh, since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first.
Benefits
Long
as
Shin
in
Funeral
your
Parlor will
people
prioritize
dying.
The Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order.
Yeah. Do you know that
That's
you're
not all.
talking about
We
coffins?
also provide an on-site cadaver collection
Caskets? What's the
service covering
difference?
almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
Hutao, I don't know if she realizes that she's talking about, like, coffins and caskets. What's the difference between coffins and casket? Okay, I just searched up what a casket was after searching up what a coffin was, and Google just tried to find out my precise location. That's a little creepy. Does Hotel also work for Google? Alright. The main difference is that coffins are for burial while caskets are used for funerals? That makes no sense. A casket can be made out of wood, metal, or fiberglass. Well, I see no difference there.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Yeah, clearly
Okay,
not.
alright. I get it. You want to bargain
I
a
mean,
little more.
I like
but
her
our offer as it stands is already
and I
a pretty good
don't.
deal,
Yeah,
don't you
I'm on
think?
the fence about her.
Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats.
Like, does
It's
she
only natural to take
understand
precautions.
that she's
Mend the
talking
roof
about
before it
people's
rains, as they say.
deaths? I mean, she's the
Yeah,
funeral
no,
director.
I'm not so sure that saying
She's
applies
happy and
in this
jovial, but
context.
I don't know about her.
Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place.
In
time
her
for you to go.
defense, they're
I
gonna
have to attend
die
to other
either
matters.
way, whether of
Oh, wait,
old
hold
age
on.
or adventuring.
What would you say to a group discount?
A group discount.
30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another class
Parties
with
of
Lilith.
10? I'm alone.
If Paimon
Well, I mean, I work with
understood
Paimon, but
correctly,
still.
It seems like she's
She
trying to
teleports
sell
away
you
in
the funeral
battles, so I don't think
parlor
that
services.
counts. I mean, I kind of side with Lana here.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Is the... Do we actually
Rejecting
go
a
to...
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss.
What's in a lifetime opportunity? Their
things
loss
are
are
inevitable.
trying
It's
to
only a
make
matter of time.
puns? I don't know. Hu Tao has always been kind of concerning, but I don't remember where her quest actually goes. Do we go to Boo Boo Pharmacy? Because I know she does hunt Chi-Chi, because, you know, Chi-Chi's a zombie, but
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after
Chi-Chi was
all.
revived.
Mom, are you
What
done
are those?
preparing our promotional materials?
Promotional material.
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Not really.
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations.
I mean, you guys might get business, but you
Clients
guys
and
might
leads come to
also
our
get a
door
little bit of
and write
hate
down their
from that,
commissions on blank
too.
wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door.
Uh,
I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied
oh,
with the
that's
service.
what those tiles
no
are
matter
for.
if it's
They're
an
for a personal
obituary,
request.
cremation, or funeral that they seek.
Yeah, that's
Although,
honestly not a lot of
it's a bit
requests.
of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
Well,
no, Director,
I've heard that
I'm not asking about
funerals
the wooden
are
tiles
pretty
themselves,
expensive
but about
depending
the special
on-
offer they advertise.
Special offer? Didn't you say the wooden tiles should be blank?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it.
Keep up
If we
with the
don't attract
times
new
of death?
clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director.
Concerning.
I put up posters
Yeah,
just
when
like all
did
the other
you
shops,
become the director?
but the
Because
Noahs promptly
was
removed
your
them.
grandpa
Then I
director?
organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
I don't know if her grandpa
Well,
was a
that doesn't
director.
come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable.
Okay, but
after
Hu
all.
Tao, to get
Took
business, you also need to
inspiration
know
from the
people.
wisdom of previous
I mean,
directors.
Getting business
Now,
for a funeral
I go from door
parlor
to door
is
looking for people and
understandably
organizations
difficult,
willing to
but
cooperate.
still.
Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development.
Oh, poor Hu
The
Tao.
other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things
Coupons?
like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
Buy one, get one free, as in buy a casket, get another casket free.
A solid and durable second home, of course.
Why would they need
They
second
may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good
Do
as
they
new.
have a conjoined twin or
It
something?
won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
Okay, that's a bit morbid. I'm not sure what to say to that.
All right, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
Yeah, it honestly does.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Yeah, I'm not sure any of this will work.
You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right?
Yeah,
It is
because
true.
you're looking for
It's offering
people's
all kinds
deaths.
of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair.
Okay, but the Adventurers Guild isn't even your client
Let me do
anyways.
some market research. Wait here, my faithful
I mean, they
assistants.
might be
I'll be back with you
eventually,
in a
but not the
moment.
whole Adventurers
Shouldn't
Guild.
take too long.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants!
I mean, I guess we become assistants
Guess we
pretty
got dragged
quickly,
into
actually,
somebody
so...
else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
Yeah, we get dragged into other people's businesses a lot. Investigate the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's surroundings while waiting for Hu Tao. Okay, what about this board? A board used for hanging Wangsheng Funeral Parlors and tiles. According to Hu Tao, all tiles should be blank. In which case, the characters on the back of the tiles must be the special offer. Yeah, that's creepy. Who are you?
You
Where's
must be the
Zhengli?
director's new hires.
Not us!
Hires? I'm not getting
About
paid for
Wangsheng
this
Funeral
woman.
Parlor and Hu Tao.
What kind of flower is that?
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I
Is
were
that
you.
a
Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk.
I forgot what it was called. It's like a red flower in Inazuma. Is that what it is?
The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Yeah.
Tactful?
It doesn't seem likely. Can I go see Zhengli? So behind this door is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It looks far more ordinary than the director made it out to be. Well, she's the director. She's the big boss, of course. She's gotta hype up her own place.
Keep going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
Yeah, of course it's night. Let's just make it more creepy. Hu Tao.
That's settled then. Write it like this.
My HP is down. Please do not threaten about killing me, please. I
Wangsheng
beg.
Funeral Parlor bumper sale.
Bumper
Buy one, get
sale?
one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know if you realize what you're selling. You'd honestly be better selling, like, toy boats made out of wood and stuff.
I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to
Lifeless
feel warm,
brochure stuff?
fuzzy.
I'm not necessarily sure if she's trying to be punny.
But director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
Yeah, it's a funeral parlor?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Well, I mean, you have the same hat as before. New ground? It's a funeral parlor. I'm not necessarily sure you entirely understand this, Hu Tao.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, director.
I mean, she's your boss, so oof.
Poor guy's giving up.
I mean, she pays him, so with what money, I don't know, but she still pays him, so.
Right. We should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
New business where?
We? As in us.
Are we just gonna go door to door and ask, hey, did a close family member or friend of yours die recently? No? Yes? Do you want a casket?
Who else?
Makes no sense.
Anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Yeah.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that.
Oh, I do kind of understand that though.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For
Okay,
the moment, at least.
I kind of understand that because I know where her story quest goes. Kind of. I'm iffy on remembering it. Comforting.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is.
Honestly, death is just... It's just dying, I guess. Because you're no longer part of this world. Nobody knows what death is like, other than that you'll never get to talk to or just talk to anyone, do anything ever again. No one knows what it's like. No one even knows if there's reincarnation. I mean, I personally believe in reincarnation, but still.
The world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits.
That too!
Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is gonna die as well as its customers. But I've seen multiple ghosts before. Actually, I think almost all of them were children, which is horrifyingly morbid. Though I do know an island where there's a bunch of ghost people. And maybe one ghost child, though I never read the actual story to that. But that's in Inazuma.
Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Honestly, I feel like you'd have better profits in Inazuma because, well, at this current time in the story, they're kind of having a civil war. Yeah, you'd get a lot of Mora from that. Well, maybe not a lot of Mora, but you'd get a lot of customers.
I wouldn't say that.
Kitty!
Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
I feel like we're talking about the kid that was next to Wangshu Inn, which isn't even an inn. But there was also the child near Wuang Hill, too.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity.
I mean,
How should I put this?
yes, because I don't like
Most
children.
are capable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wang
I mean,
Sheng's
yeah, I
funeral
feel like they
parlor
would just go
is
through
to
them,
guard
right?
The border between
I mean, they're
life
ghosts.
and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border,
Border?
best kept as far away from it as possible.
Border between life and death?
So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits.
I think she's
and the
basically
afterlife,
saying
or
ignorance
even
is
better,
bliss.
a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
No, because it's her job to spook the heck out of people. I don't know if she
You make it sound
understands
so
that people
abominable.
don't like
I'm
death
just
as much
trying
as
to
she
get them to see
does.
the humor in it all.
You're trying to see the humor in a person dying? In people dying? In putting them in caskets 6 feet under the ground? That's why people think you're weird.
I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear.
I mean, I do kind of understand. But I also don't.
All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait.
Oh,
What
right!
about Big
I
G?
forgot about that. Okay.
Forget.
So I didn't know if this Big G had something to do with a world quest or Hu Tao's story quest, but now I remember that it does have to do with Hu Tao's story quest.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take
Mung?
care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Where are we going?
I mean,
To visit
she's
an
looking
important
for
potential client. I'll lead the way.
she's looking for potential clients, but maybe she should deal with her previous clients first with Mung and Big G. Why is he called a Big G in the first place? Hi, little Wu. Oh wait, I might remember you actually.
Sorry, who are you?
Wait, were you part of the quest?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao.
No, I don't think
director
you
of the
were.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Just thinking to myself aloud.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
I mean, do you run this food establishment? People can choke on food every single day, and you have no idea. 50% of those people could die. Hu Tao has a point.
Nothing major. How are you
Nothing
feeling these
major
days?
other than
Any
death.
aches or pains?
Oh yeah, she's asking when he's gonna die.
You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal.
Yeah. Not really.
When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, you're honestly making it seem like you want them dead and you're trying to kill them. I mean, she does want them dead, but not in like that sense.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you.
She wants to put you in a wooden casket 6 feet under the ground, my guy.
Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Puns! She's trying to find other
Why do
poor
they get
souls.
angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Why get angry when you're asking when they're gonna die?
Of a funeral parlor.
Yeah, I don't think she entirely understands the concept of people. I don't understand why she has a pyrovision when she could, benefit more from an electrovision. That'd make a little more sense. Ooh, children. Hi, we had to run across town to find you.
And you are?
Oh wait,
quick.
maybe you are.
I'm
Wait,
busy.
are you part of the quest? I don't even remember these guys.
Hello there. Would you be interested in
If
understanding
we come
a bit
across
about
a
our
lady then
services at the
next,
Longsheng
then
Funeral
maybe.
Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need of your services.
Lies! I could see that you're about to die.
So you're out here looking for new customers?
Yeah,
Don't you
people
think this
fund
might be a bit of a
caskets.
crass way of going about it?
Or coffins, or whatever.
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
That's not applicable to caskets
I'm
and
not sure
funeral
it's every
parlors.
service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Well, at least he was polite about it. Which
Another failure.
actually doesn't make sense
the
when
end of the
Hu
world.
Tao is asking about their deaths.
Curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
No, is she even gonna respond from that? She's not even gonna respond from that. All right, that potential client is lower. Is this a lady? Oopsie daisy. Well, whatever. I'm not dead yet. Okay, so these might be people part of the quest. I mean, yeah, they're part of the
know
quest,
your
but you'll
face.
understand later.
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm really in no need of it.
No, you need a
Oh, guys,
casket.
get to know us. We've got a new sale going on.
Get to know you.
Ever hear the saying,
Yeah,
out with the
they
old, in
know
with the
that
new?
you're
Or
trying
going
to
out
put
with a
them
bang
into
is
the
best
ground.
way to start off in style on the other side.
Hu Tao, understand people before you do
keep talking
business.
like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
Yeah,
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving.
I'm not surprised
But
because
the
she's
Longsheng
threatening
Funeral Parlor
them.
awaits your distinguished patronage.
Whether she realizes it or not.
You really don't give up, do you?
There's no persuading them.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
Yes and no?
Thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Yeah, get a little quirky.
This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Either that or maybe you should have a pyro and electrovision. Though I think I've been the only person with like dual elements before. And that's only happened once. That only happened when we fought Child, because we used Animal and Geo at the same time. Technically, yes, there was Kazuha using Animal and Electro to defend us against the Raiden Shogun. But that was only because his friend's vision reawakened for that split second, and I don't count that necessarily. Enough business development. Please help me find my brother.
Business development? Is that what you see this as?
Did you
Surely
say
you
that
don't
was
think
a
all
business
that was
development?
Business development.
I mean, yes,
And what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
most likely.
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild.
But then what is this? Threatening
I was
us?
helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G?
Okay, so it is. I remember that. It rings a bell, I guess.
As it turns out,
Why do
the
they call him
that
Big
Mung
G,
is
though?
looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm.
Why do you
The
say
three we saw
mortal
just
realm
now were
as
all
if
people
you're
I
not
suspected
mortal?
Of being followed by Big G.
She
But
is
having
mortal.
seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
If that was stopping for a quick chat, I wonder what business development looks like.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for,
Why didn't you
people in
ask?
declining
Well,
health.
yeah, they might still turn you down, but why didn't you ask them, like, hey, have you seen this ghost child
I
wandering
need that
around
kind
or
of
something?
ability for. I'm no doctor.
Yeah, I kind of realized that. You're the
Were
opposite of
you
one.
seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng funeral parlor was going to start healing people, or?
Yeah, I think you want them more dead than healing.
Never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Yeah.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng funeral parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Which is cute. Give him that. Okay, before anything else, I'm gonna heal myself. Because I'm probably gonna forget later, and then... Do I actually have to fight enemies later? I don't remember if I have to fight enemies later, but I do remember we go into a domain of sorts. But I realized, recently that not all story quests actually have you go into a domain. Which is very unique. But I'm not entirely complaining. Like that. And then go back to Hu Tao and her very creepiness. In pursuit of a phantom. Isn't the phantom on Wuwang Hill? Where is he? Yeah, but those three people specifically do play in accordance, along with Meng and Big G. Where's Hu Tao? Did she leave?
Meng,
She's
I'm
gone.
back.
Oh, there she is.
I'm afraid we're still no closer
What
to
is that
finding
flower,
Big G.
though?
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble.
I don't think that's a glazed lily, is it?
Already searched in all the likely places.
Is it a glazed lily?
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the
Yeah,
beginning.
why is his name Big G? I mean, I've heard of a
home
kid
was in
named
the
Salsa
vicinity of
before, but
Wuwang
god
Hill.
dang. These names keep getting
In my
worse and
youth,
worse.
I had a good many friends there.
Even though this name was technically
G was
before
one of
Salsa, but still.
We were the best of friends.
Were.
Inseparable, really. But
What?
one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
Okay, but I want to
think I've
ask how he
forgotten.
died.
Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wuwang Hill.
Aw, childhood
But
friend.
recently,
Childhood
after
friend
one
on
such visit, I started to
And
feel
yet you were terrified of
strange.
Wuwang Hill?
Now,
Terrified of ghosts
every
on
night,
Wuwang Hill?
Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow?
Oh, wait, so you don't actually know if he is still a spirit or if it's just you. It sounds debatable.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop
And Hu
worrying.
Tao is still helping him. That's
I get
cute.
more anxious every day.
She may be
How
morbid
would
and
I
really
ever come to
creepy and not
terms with my
entirely
childhood
understand
friend
people,
becoming an evil
but
spirit?
she's helpful
That's why
too.
he joined Wangsheng
In
funeral
her
parlor.
own way.
In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter.
Oh.
And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a
So
way
you're
into
just
our
getting rid of
world.
his salary entirely?
As for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
I mean, depending
But
what
are
you
you
count
sure
as
there's no
malevolent
danger?
forces. Wow, that's a
I
stretched
couldn't bear
flower.
for him to go around harming people.
You
I
see
mean,
what
I don't
mean?
think a kid is gonna go
Instead
around
of him,
harming people.
If we can't find Big G, it'll
Unless
eat
the
away at
people
Meng
harm
forever.
themselves with terror
Those
at
people
the
we found
kid.
today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
So
Long
you
Hill,
would just be
childhood
able to
friends?
see Big G?
Seems like we're out of leads.
Maybe we should use Venti's spyglass
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng funeral
that we
parlor?
used in his story quest.
My name's Luo Chung. I've had this
Lu
awful
Chung.
feeling recently, like something's staring at me.
Yeah, the child
Some of my
attached
friends
itself
and
to
I went to
you.
Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me.
So you think you're gonna die?
I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
What? going here.
Say no more. There's no
I mean,
doubt
good
it's a
of you to
demonic
go
curse,
here,
all
but
right,
why?
And a serious one at that.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon
No,
mortals.
I don't think any mortals have
Curse
karmic
isn't
debt. I
lifted,
think it's
it
just
will
some
burn
hilly
through the
trolls and
body,
Shao.
laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end!
I think you're
The
being a
symptoms
bit
I'm having are
dramatic.
just like those described in the tales.
Well, at least you get a
Really?
30% off casket.
No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Ooh,
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
it is. Can't
Once
deny
a
it.
funeral parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right?
Why is that
Help
cat
me.
watching
I
us? That's a
beg
little
you.
creepy.
I'm too young to die.
All right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person.
I mean, she does know how to deal with
However,
people
in
in
order to
panic
lift
for
the curse,
when
we need a
it's in
suitable
accordance to
location,
death, because
and we
she's
need
dealt
to
with it
make some
probably many times
preparations.
before. When did
Come
she
with me
even
and my
become the
trusty
funeral
assistants.
director?
I'm going to need your help.
She was like a teen or something?
I guess I'll come too.
Big G!
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're
Incense
ready, come and find
exorcism?
me. Once
We're
we
gonna
finish
exorcise
together,
Rex
we'll get back to
Lapis?
the big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Right.
What?
Let's go.
With the Rex Lapis? Did he just ascend his soul to the heavens or something? He even had a soul? Go to the exorcism site? Where is that? Where is the exorcism site? What? That's an exorcism site? That doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, I think I remember this. Maybe. I'll collect this really quick. Thank you, letter. I will take that. Indeed. I think. Doesn't this have something to do with a ley line? I don't remember if this had something to do with a ley line. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Yep, there's the ley line down there. Okay. That makes no sense why she called it an incense exorcism, but, you know, it is Hu Tao, so I'm not really complaining.
What mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
Fighting creatures?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Quite literally.
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful God's curse stuff seriously, did you?
I've defeated gods
You were
before!
ages
Of
ago.
course I did! So why are we here?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friend's turned into an evil spirit.
I
hard
mean,
to
he's not an
reason with
evil
them.
spirit.
Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this.
Which is actually
you wanna
cute
calm them
because she
down,
does
You need to
kind of
convince them with
understand
something
people.
tangible. And the
She
best way to do
understands their
that
terror.
is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very
Because
eyes.
I think Hu Tao has actually lost a lot of people too. Like her
that
most
might
important
work.
person, her
If you're
grandpa.
trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
I mean, Paimon, you do kind of act like a 3-year-old sometimes. How old are you, Paimon?
Why would you ask that?
I mean, you're small and you're floaty.
Tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating
Might
it.
be the size of
What
a
I
4 or
can
5-year-old.
do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Oh, so you're just
sense.
imaginary fixing
Why
him.
would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
Yeah. I did the quest not long ago, actually.
They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that
And
engulfed
then
the
Shao has
whole
karmic
world
debt
in
because of
darkness.
it.
Although the gods were defeated in
Because
the end,
of it, which is
their
so sad.
resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods.
Is this just what happens when
The plague
every
took
god
the lives
dies?
of
Like they
many,
have
which only
resentment to the
furthered its
world,
spread,
so their
as the dead
resentment
were a breeding ground for the
remains
disease.
as karmic debt?
Then someone
Or their
discovered
resentment
how
to
prevent
specific
it from
people like
spreading.
Shao, who
Purify
slaughtered
the
them?
air and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
I mean, she's like the
Yes.
76th
Anyway, it
director?
took many years, but eventually the plague was completely
What number
eradicated.
director are you, Huto?
We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully
I don't
restored the
remember.
balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are
Creepy
gatekeepers,
that when
guarding
Hutao
the
is
border
below
for the sake
half
of
health,
both
I
the
think.
living and the dead.
She can actually do more damage with her burst. I mean, her burst does heal her, but her skill takes her health down. It is a little creepy how she sacrifices her own health for that. That's what you meant by guarding the border?
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most.
Do
But I also
ley
can't
lines
really
just
go telling
canonically
people that the ancient
exist
plagues are
throughout the
real, or
world?
it would incite panic. Anyway,
Because this
let's
is like a
forget
ley
and
line
get ready for the
disorder
show.
thing.
This ley line monolith will make for a
Ley line
really
monolith.
great prop.
A great prop.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
you're
gonna
finally
summon
here.
actual enemies,
We
isn't
just
it?
finished our preparations.
And it's even
Now,
got writing on the
here.
bottom. I just
This
realized
device
that.
is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form.
Creepy.
But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Yeah, doing your dirty work again. Can you at least give me Prima Gems and Mora for this?
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Man, why did you...
Will that
Why?
really solve my problem?
Yeah,
Trust
as
the
if you
director.
have a problem in the first
She
place.
might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
Well, kind
You call me a weirdo. I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different?
Yes, all of those.
All right, let's get down to
Why do you have
business.
so many
My
rings, too?
glamorous assistant.
Hey,
Please
video
activate the device.
blocking her. Alright, fine. Is it just a couple slimes
Is it
and
really
hillies?
possible to materialize the curse?
No, they just come here because the ley lines
I'm
are
counting
that
on you.
powerful. The ley lines attract them. Uh-oh.
Help protect us.
No, I need them to target to me, actually. Come here. Yeah, good job.
Boba, get them.
Oh, this is the last enemy. That's seriously it?
One with nature.
Minotaur and a couple of Haturl and a Samaturl aren't that threatening.
How are you feeling?
Gonna be honest.
Did the curse leave your body?
Yeah, I think a curse
Yes.
entered my
I feel
body.
more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured.
Because you thought
I
you were
can't express how
cursed.
grateful I am
So
for
then
your
you
and
felt
Traveler's
like
help.
you were cursed
If it
too
hadn't
when
been
you're
for
not
you,
cursed.
The curse would have taken my life.
I mean, you were followed by a ghost child, but you weren't cursed.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you.
That wasn't cursed?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. You've been
I
pranked.
like a little fanfare thing.
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but
Because
it's
you're not
just an
adventurers.
old
It's a ley line
monolith
monolith. It summons
deceptively
enemies
effective at
through the
attracting
ley
monsters.
lines because, like, the ley line is concentrated here or something. I don't know how ley line monoliths and ley line disorders work.
And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse.
Yeah.
So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift
Also,
the curse,
Hutao, why
then
didn't you
what's
fight
the
them?
cause of your
God knows
sudden
you're
recovery?
powerful.
The curse wasn't real?
No, you're an
Then
idiot.
why was I sick?
I have no idea. You made yourself
Caught
sick?
a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's
Happens all the
anyone's guess,
time.
But I'm leaning
Apparently.
towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
Yeah, and
Unexpected.
probably won't be the last.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
I mean, yeah, she could still
mention
technically
it.
cure
I
him.
found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it.
Dude's
if
got
you
a lot
tried
of
to use
anxiety.
Superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
not something I'd
I-
expect.
What a weird thing to say.
But that's not something I'd expect to come from
I-
Hutao to
I shall
enjoy
have that.
life.
I'm sorry for troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing.
Okay, Big
However,
G isn't evil.
Once he
He's
crosses
a
the border,
he's a
there will
kid.
be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
Oh
I believe that
man,
won't be needed.
is Big
He
G
found
here?
us first.
Oh, did he?
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother
Why
you.
is his name Big G? He looks like he's like 9 or 8.
Is Big G? He's just a child?
He's a kid!
Well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon
Actually,
first
no,
heard
I've
the
seen
name
more than 2
Big
spirits
G.
because I saw the spirits
Let's
at the
bring back to
one
Longshore Hangout
island
Parlor. We have much to do.
of the father and the 3 siblings. Well, I guess we found Big G. That's a little creepy. I mean, his name is Big G, and he is a little blonde ghost child.
Time to go.
It doesn't entirely make sense, but I feel like that previous guy that left would have fainted if he did see the child behind him.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
I understand why you're transparent, but why are you glowing as well? That doesn't make sense. Is it just so we can see you? So, Big G's not an evil spirit?
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I
Yeah,
said?
neither am I,
There's only so many
actually.
evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
Because he still has something to do in the world or something?
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Well, I mean, she is the director of all of this.
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends.
Aww.
That's why I came to Liyue Harbor.
And you just so happen to attach yourself to a very anxious guy.
I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone.
You're a ghost child. Of course you're
A
gonna
few
scare
days ago, some
everybody.
people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Yeah, and you ended up making the guy think he was gonna die in like a couple
It must have been
days.
poor Lo Chung that he followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now
That's
we know
creepy.
what
Did he
caused his
just like
nightmares.
suddenly feel cold and
I was
chills?
discovered?
Yeah. Well, you
I
just seem to
assume
have the
so,
brain of a
otherwise he
child.
wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Why didn't you come looking for monk sooner?
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
So you all were friends?
Oh, that's because
You
I
two
couldn't
and the
find
3
them. It's my first time in
people,
Liyue
but you and
Harbor,
Meng were the
and I got lost
closest?
in the city.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself.
Did
You
you
always had to
live
lead
on
him.
Wulong Hill? That's
So,
creepy.
all this was just because you got lost?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit?
I
Don't
mean,
you
he's
think
a
it's
kid.
better
I don't
to
think
fly
he'd
away from up
kind of
above?
know how to fly.
I can't.
Can you at least walk through
It's
walls?
too high for me. I get scared.
Yeah, you're one to talk, Paimon. You do fly
That's right,
constantly.
yes. He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill.
That also makes sense.
You haven't changed a bit.
Good thing they didn't call you tall, G.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself.
I mean,
to the
he's not
living.
tall or
And with
big.
so many people
He's
walking
just
around
G.
Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide.
Aw. So
I
you
wouldn't
hid
have
around
found you
that
if it
one
weren't for the
anxious
ley
guy
line
till he
monolith's
came to
call.
us?
I'm so relieved
Oh,
that
he
you
came
haven't
to
become
the
an evil
monolith's
spirit.
call.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
Don't doubt your boss.
Now, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuang Hill, and we should be done and dusted.
But
But he
didn't...
just said he wanted to visit his friends.
Yeah, I was about to
Apart
say
from
that.
Me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
How do you
Well,
even say
If
those
that's the
names?
case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G.
Aww.
Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuang Hill.
What?
You meet with those 3 and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual.
Why don't they
Then
come
find
along?
us.
I mean, they
They're
were
all
his friend,
friends.
weren't
Can't
they?
we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
Aw. That's cute.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the
Yeah,
better.
because if they see one
So
ghost, they're
be
gonna
careful
think
what
all
you say
ghosts
when you collect
exist.
the keepsakes.
Do, but they
Are we
don't.
really going with Hu Tao's plan?
I mean, we don't really have a choice,
Won't be giving anyone
Paimon.
nightmares.
Alright, dude. I know we contacted you before, but we need to contact you again. Hi! Please don't call the village on us.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Most likely. We saved the nation
You.
and
Sorry, I
came
won't
with
be
the
needing
funeral
the funeral
director.
parlor services anytime soon.
Bung said that he's an old friend of yours. With Big G?
Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now.
Aw.
I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
I don't know. There could
To be
be a
honest,
million
I
other
find the
jobs, and
director
yet
to be quite
he started
peculiar.
working there.
But he
Did
must
he
have
start
had his
working there
reasons.
for Big
He's
G?
on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G.
I mean, they were the
Did he
closest, right?
tell you about it?
What happened to Big G?
Yeah, he did.
Like,
If
specifically.
you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, you
Why
know,
don't they?
theoretically
I
speaking.
mean, I know they
Which
can't
is
come
my
with because they're gonna be
here.
superstitious,
Definitely
but
not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
yeah, she says with the wide eyes. But I don't know. I still feel like they should come with. That's a bit on the nose.
I'd cook something for him.
Aw.
Oh, he could eat spicy food like
Like
no other. His favorite meal
Julian
was
chili?
extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken.
Yeah.
I
Do
can
we
make it
have to
for
make
you
that?
if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
Oh, thank God. I
I'm
think
sure
I
you'd
have Julian
appreciate the
chilies.
flavor of his childhood
I do
years.
not want to make
I
it
still use that
myself.
old recipe.
Because, you know, I'm lazy.
Just give us a minute.
Now, so long as Paimon doesn't eat it.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in Liyue. I can rustle
Yeah,
that
I
dish
think
up
I
in no
do
time if you
have
help me
some.
find
How many do I have? I'd be surprised if I didn't have any. I only needed one. Spicy plant native to Liyue. Barely smelling it makes one hot and thirsty. Yeah, I kind of hate hot stuff to my very core. And yet my
Great.
name
This
is
should be
Pepper.
enough. I'll get started on the
My
Jueyun
name
chili
Pepper
chicken.
has personal
I guess you've got
backstory
other
to me,
folks
which
to
I've actually
track down?
explained before.
When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later!
I mean, we're kind of ready now.
How did he know about the others?
Well, if we mention Mung and Big G, I assume he'd piece it together about Moo and whatever that lady's name was. Do we have to go in order, though? This makes no sense why we have to go in order of the people that we went to before. Let's just hope they don't call them Millilith on us, because there are Millilith around here, and we almost got arrested once here. I don't intend to actually get arrested.
Not you again. I
It's-
told you.
it's
I'm
not
interested
about
in the inner workings
the
of
funeral
Wangshan
parlor.
Funeral parlor.
I mean, it is,
told us
but
about
it's
you.
not.
You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident.
Okay, but I'm still
But I know
curious
there's
what
nothing we can
happened to
say
Big
to help
G.
him
I
get
mean,
over it.
obviously he died,
Letting go of the
but
past is
still.
a painful process. I would know.
Did he die of an
So,
illness? Did he die
Is
of...
Big G the reason you're here to see
What
me?
did he die of?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
You guys are colluding!
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing.
Creepy.
Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop.
I
But
mean, Moo Moo just
I'd say
makes you
I
sound
proved
like
a
a
few
cow,
people
I'm
wrong.
gonna be honest, but
Here,
sure.
take
That
this.
too, I guess.
It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids.
Toy box?
Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless.
You were
Today,
kids. Obviously,
business
you
is
were
booming.
penniless.
I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Aww.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
I mean, he said he was a
Uh,
businessman.
For me, it's
What do you even
memento
do?
of a childhood long gone.
I don't
without
think
it,
he even
We wouldn't
exists
be where
without
we are
this
today.
story quest.
So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see.
I'm guessing
it's
Songza
Songza you're
is...
Let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock.
is the lady.
I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Oh, right, I remember this. No, we just gotta go find the lady. Yeah, seeing the names as text without them being read to me, I would not have been able to say it right. I would have said that as like Kongzi or something like that. Oh, that's on the bridge. I didn't know we were meeting on the bridge now. I thought we were finding the lady. Oh, we find her here. Durr. Oh, you all three are here. Monk should be here.
Reminiscing about old
Monk and
times.
Big Q. What
Thinking back
do
to
you
past
call
events.
Big Q?
We've been at it for years.
That's really
Our hometown
weird.
was completely destroyed in a
He's
disaster,
a child.
so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
Aw. You guys are still friends. That's so
They've
cute.
just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan Sao lanterns. found by
Yeah,
Lua
please
Harbor.
don't
I
actually
guess
call
they
the mill
represent me better than
Lithonis.
anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plostrite shards.
In one of
They're
the
currently all in the
lantern
warehouse at
rights,
the
you could
dock.
actually craft a
already
bunch
spoken to the
of
manager.
shell
Could I ask
lanterns.
you to retrieve them for me?
And they're not like shell
Seems like you
related
already know what's
lanterns. I
going
think
on.
they're just a
Be
type
back
of
in a
lantern. But you craft a bunch of them, and I think I actually still have one shell lantern on my main account, or on my trophy account, but I don't think well, obviously I don't have any shell lanterns here. What is that? There's 3 dots in the clouds. Oh, that's dragon spine. That's creepy.
You know, I just realized, mine's the only item that's been outright purchased. Yours are both handmade.
But
I
yours
mean,
is worth a
everybody
lot
is
more.
different.
Worth and Mora is not what's important here. These things all played a big part in our childhood.
Oh,
They show that we will never forget our promise.
promise? Did you guys make a promise to Mung and Big G and everybody else? Talk to the warehouse manager. Warehouse manager? Why? Was that where the lady's keepsake was? Oh, can I get these birds? Am I too close? Oh, please, 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 please. Yeah, I got most of them. I don't think I got all of them. Chauxi, you're actually I don't know. You have a lot of girls on your thumb because there's this CC girl, and then I think there's a girl either on the Crux fleet or on the ship that's over here, which actually isn't marked on the map, and I don't know why it's
Time to go.
I wish it was. And I don't remember what it's called either. Warehouse manager, where are you? You are right over here. Hi, what do I need from you? I wasn't paying attention.
Hi, we're here to pick up the prostrate shards for Sansa.
Are you not even gonna look at me?
I
Oh, there
think
we
she
go.
mentioned it. Yes, here you are in the register. No problem.
Jeez, that was quick.
Prostrate shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Which crate? There's a bunch of crates. I don't know if you
Doesn't
realize.
seem like they're here. These look like what
There we
Sansa
go.
was talking about. Let's head back.
Lostrite shards. Didn't we learn about this ore in other ores in Shenhe's story quest?
Time to go.
I don't actually know how to get up there, so we're just gonna do the short way
With nature.
by using Kazuha. It's perfectly fine that way, and you don't have to go all the way around. I got
My
the
thanks to
thing.
both
Can you
of you.
craft it here?
This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step.
Did we even know how much to grab?
Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the
Lantern?
annual
We
lantern
got a
night, we all release a
gem?
lantern like this. No matter
That's
what
confusing.
the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
You mean that
As
for
for the matter of
for that to
Big
be a
G,
rhyme? I mean, nice, but
The 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
well, thanks, because I can't give any
If you get the
information
chance,
anyways.
Please let them know we're doing well,
Aww,
and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
that's so cute. I wish you guys could come with. us, and I won't press you on the things you once spoke of. Well, I am really curious, but they're not pressing us, even though I wouldn't tell anyways, but still.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got
He
everything
was
we need.
lucky to have
Let's
friends
go to
like them.
Wuhan Hill and
Can
find
I
some
talk to you
power
again?
leaders.
You know, I just realized.
Yeah, okay.
Yours.
Worth and more, they show that we.
Yeah, whether it's Mora or nostalgic Dre and chili chicken, whether it's Mora or handmade, I feel like it's still special. I mean, I feel like handmade stuff is a little more special, but that's just me talking. Who am I to talk about that sort of thing? Now, we're going to... Are we going to exercise this child with a lantern, a chicken, and a box? I mean, can he even eat the chicken, hold the box, or set off a lantern? Can he even touch things? That's why ghosts don't make sense.
You're back already?
They
Sooner
can
than I
go through
expected.
things, but they're not, you know, going
Didn't go
through
spilling the
the
beans, did
earth
you,
or
Paimon?
Teyvat in this
Does
case.
Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway,
Kind of.
looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal.
Yeah, they actually
When it
caught on
comes to
pretty
things
quickly,
like
which
ghosts
is
and
a
ghouls,
little
spirits
creepy,
and
but
souls,
whatever.
One thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect, which explains why they were reluctant
I do want to
try and
check
find
on
out
something,
the full
though.
story, which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
Yeah, it sounds like you would have assassinated them if they tried to intervene.
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility.
And
And
your
I'm
most
stricter
important
than most.
responsibility, I guess.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
I don't think so. We're not from this world in the
Of
first
course
place.
not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Mung. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain.
I mean,
Where we're
I've
going,
caught a
don't be
glimpse
surprised
beyond
at
to
what you
that
see or
itself,
what may
so...
All of it exists
Either way,
within
I don't
the
think it
border between the
necessarily
living and the
matters.
dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it.
Huh?
Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories.
You can do that?
So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
It's just a click of a pen, you're gonna erase our memories or something?
But like Hutao says, we're already caught up.
We
in
might have to fight
this. We
enemies
better see
here.
it through to the end.
I don't remember. But I don't know if... Okay, yeah, the flower on their symbol might be a glaze lily because I was originally thinking that it was a dendrobium. Because this one says... It is said that it blooms most enchantingly where much blood was spilled, and it blooms on the battlefields of Inazuma, or previous battlefields. But it is either a silk flower or glaze lily, and it might actually be both. Crimson flower that blooms like rainbow clouds in Liyue. It can be made into silky smooth fabric, and also perfumes, apparently. An extremely ancient flower that was said to be commonly seen in Liyue. It transforms the memories of the land into its fragrance during fluorescence. Either during day or night, it opens and closes, which is actually really cool. And I only recently realized that. Oh yeah, ironic that there's just a random cave here. Nice. Enter the border. Right. Because that totally makes sense that the border between life and death is just a simple cave on a hill. I don't even know why they call Wuwang Hill a hill, because it's a mountain? But then again, I suppose there's also Wangshu Inn, which isn't an inn because it doesn't have rooms. So it's not an inn, it's just Wangshu. And I'm never not gonna be mad about that, but... Wutao!
Wow.
And when you start sprinting with her, as you can see, she disappears for a second.
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is
It's
just a
cool.
place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's slowly taking down her health, but I don't think it kills her. I think only enemies can kill her. Where do I need to go? Over here?
That pattern looks familiar.
What pattern? Oh.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
At Wang Shu Inn, but Wang Shu Inn isn't an inn. Okay, I do like how the rocks do that though. That's a cool transition. Yeah, there's little wisps here too. Now, I actually do solely want to use Hu Tao for this, and she actually equips a flower. What does that flower mean? Does that just mean she does extra damage? Enemies affected by a blood blossom will take pyro damage every 4 seconds. This damage is considered elemental skill damage. Okay. So that one will take pyro damage. Oh, it does take pyro damage. That's cool. I never noticed that. Ooh, she could die unless I get her HP down on purpose. And then Bushki. Yeah.
At peace.
I thought burst healed her. Hu Tao's HP is below or equal to 50% when the enemies hit. Both damage and HP regeneration are increased. Hu Tao's HP is equal to or less than her pyro damage. 50%. Her pyro damage bonus is increased by 33%. I don't know.
Why it's named the border. You can't just cross.
Yeah, the
whenever you
border.
please.
It's a cave.
You need to have a little.
And her signature weapon, of course.
Pomp and ceremony.
Paimon's pretty
Ceremony? There's Haley Charles! Now, I think it is better if you do charge attacks. Well, just mainly for everyone, I think. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. Hu Tao, you're gonna die! I wonder if her skill can actually kill her. I don't think it can, but because it's not taking any more of her health now. But it took more. Did I go through that? I don't know if I actually went through that. What? That was weird. But see, it took her health when I originally did that. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna switch to Xiangling because I did not want her to die. Oh, I'm trying to do her burst here. You're gonna attack me again, and then I'm gonna switch to Hu Tao. No! There you go! Woo! That's all I wanted to do. Okay, Barbara, do your thing.
The show begin.
Hold on, I gotta wait till her skill is up, because I do want to use Hu Tao mainly for this. What did that do? That unlocked that. Oh, there we go. Durr. Okay.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things.
Uh-oh. I cut her off. Ooh, I wonder where that goes. I guess we're gonna find out. Ooh, a wisp. Oh, she's not even gonna say what she was saying before. Fine. Don't talk to me then. Uh-oh. That's deadly. Can I carry multiple wisps at the same time? I hope I can. See, I just did the charge attack, or plunging attack, and I wonder if she can do pyro damage while plunging too. I wonder if I'd be able to test that somehow. I don't think I would now, but that's still a curious thought. Uh-oh. I cannot have you. Uh-oh. She is gonna die. Uh-oh. I gotta heal. Hu Tao. Trying to mainly use Hu Tao, but she is killing herself. She wants herself in a casket. This is honestly morbid. Uh-oh. I heard that, but I didn't see it. And then Bushki? Okay, yeah, that did nothing. I should have known that did nothing because of your stupid shields. Uh-oh, I'm trapped. I can see nothing. Okay, so you can equip multiple enemies with the flower. I just realized that. Uh-oh. Yeah, she's gonna die again. What the heck? Brewski? Dang it! He died from the flower thing. He didn't die from her burst. I hate that so much. That absolutely sucks. Uh-oh! I thought there was more road there. And it was just jumping. Oh my god. Well, I mean, there is Doors of Resurrection there. Yeah, sorry, Hutao, you can't put yourself in a casket just yet. You're gonna be revived instead. Did I get anything from these? No. This is not fair. Where do I need to go? Wait. That's where I came from. Do I need to go down there? Yeah, that's not gonna open for me. Okay. Fine, I'll go where you want me to go. Not that I want to. That's creepy. Why is there a face there? This is spider.
Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Why is there a spider? And why is there a head? That's really creepy. I don't know if they realize how creepy that is. I mean, yeah, this is supposed to be like horrific and stuff, but god dang. Oh, and when you run, when she has the pyro equipped to her, now it doesn't, but you can see a little bit extra orange. I really like that. Ooh. Oh, right, because I think this was... Wait a minute. I did this before, too. Every single time I do Hutao's story quest, I always do this. My stamina... Okay, well... That's gonna take HP from all of my characters, and I have no choice! But I think I missed the wisp anyways. Oh, that takes all of my bursts and my character's HP. I hate that so much. It doesn't warn you or anything. It doesn't even have a platform. It's like it wants you to die. Morbid. What I was saying before is that you actually need to be quick with this because I think I did test before that the wisps can actually like run out of time. Now, let's see. Can I sprint through this? Why does she seem like she's swimming faster too? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Now I can swim quickly through that. But where is the wisp? Isn't this the type of thing where you have to go through this a few times? Uh-oh. What's up with you and trying to die, Hutao? Stop! Okay, I'm gonna heal all my other characters first. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, so I think you have to go through this a few times, or at least just this time, before you can actually unlock your characters. Or unlock, the wisp. These are here. These are here, and I did destroy these, but I don't know if that they just respawned,
Let the show begin.
when I respawned. So let's go through this a few more times.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Right! Okay, so I remember this. Okay, so I wasn't quick enough. Dang it, you do need to defeat him. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You're gonna kill Hutao! Okay, yeah, you need to be quick with the wisp because you need to repeat the wisp. So every time it's gonna reset. And I'm not quick enough. It's gonna despawn. I do like watching it go around in circles though, because it does look like a little blue flame, which is really cute. Go, little wisp friend!
Let's dance.
Oops. Yeah, saw that. I don't even have anything to revive her. Crap! Oh no.
What in Teyvat is going on? Have we even been moving forward this
Yes.
whole time?
Yes. I have time.
We're constantly being sent back to the beginning.
And they're gonna say the same things over and over and over again. But I don't know if this wisp is gonna run out.
The spirits have trapped us.
Oh.
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems
Yeah,
like
clearly I've put your mind at rest, Hu Tao. You're dead.
Set us up.
This is why I don't like characters that take their own HP or that,
Finally. Paimon
you know,
thought we
like
were gonna be
Frina, where
trapped
she
in that
takes
weird
other
place
characters'
forever.
HP. I mean, it only took
That's
one
exactly
try.
the point.
Or two.
Trespassers end up running scared.
Yeah.
So that's the weird stuff out
They
of the way,
run.
right?
They end up really scared.
Just dive off the edge here.
Yeah. Yeah, totally trust that. Yeah, it's not like we haven't jumped from cliffs before. But people get scared, they start getting irrational, and then they can't get out, which, you know, makes sense why Hu Tao is the only one that technically should be able to do this, but she is currently dead. I hope I didn't miss any more chests other than this one. Did I get everything? Yes. Oh, is this
Welcome
where?
to the farewell ceremony site.
Yeah.
Our destination is just up ahead.
Creepy.
I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
I mean, there's a chest, and it's a place that's on clouds. I don't know how domains specifically work in the lore sense, but, you know, it's really creepy considering there's clouds on in a mountain. All right then. Hi, who are you?
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected.
Clients? Clients of a dead woman?
Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Who are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting
Yeah,
for
I could
someone
see
for
that. For
a
some
long
reason,
time
I know
now.
your name without actually
Exactly how
talking to
long,
you
I
first.
couldn't really say.
So you're hundreds of
Everyone
years
says
old?
waiting is difficult,
Clients?
but walking, watching,
Oh,
talking to
like ghost
newcomers,
clients that Hu
and
Tao
the
was doing.
crowd,
You were wondering if there was
it
a new
helps to
person
pass the
here.
time.
I mean, kind of. There's
I
a
can keep
child?
waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass.
Maybe.
It's all the
Since
same
you
to
keep
me.
waiting, then you'll
Waiting's all I
never.
can do anyway. But if you two are
disappear,
looking
I
for someone
guess?
important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Yeah, like you're doing. If I'm looking for someone important to me, that's actually really creepily accurate to the lore. Like, I'm looking for my brother woman. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have to, in the end game, I'm gonna have to choose between him and Paimon, and I don't know if I would be able to choose.
What a coincidence, so am I.
That's creepy that you're happy about
I
that.
can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time.
Yeah, anyone would actually kind of expect that.
Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions.
What is that?
It's fantastic.
Oops. You say your expectations too low? Well, I mean, you don't really know what to expect when you're dead, but you're not also beyond. Hi, who are you guys?
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
Is he dead?
That guy, I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Yeah, he's already dead, unlike you
Good
guys.
for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Yeah, you would do
Some
that
other time, perhaps.
as
I'd like to
ghosts.
stay here for a while.
Okay, why though? It looks like there's nothing to do here. There's no board games or anything. There's just clouds, ruins, and oh, I guess that's about it. We going up here to this giant podium of sorts? Yeah.
It's the lantern ride
Oh,
again.
that's cute.
Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
That's adorable. It's a
You
memory
can
of
make a wish
them.
without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really
Oh,
loud,
the little
your
boy
wish
with
will
the
come true in
glasses.
the future. Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That is so cute.
That's right. Little Woo, you start.
There's just
All
5 of them.
I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks. So
I mean, he didn't open a massive restaurant, but it did seem like he had a restaurant.
That's your wish?
I mean, he kind of came
If that's
true.
so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of more.
His wish
With
came
more, you can do
true.
whatever you want and be
Let me
happy.
guess, it's just gonna be Big G's wish that didn't come true.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Oh, but he did.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Oh.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
What does she do exactly?
Whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
Oh, she's putting all the pressure on you.
As for me, I want to learn to make Mingxiao lanterns. The big kind. And
All she does is
Xiao
make
lanterns,
lanterns?
too. I'll be the best artisan around.
I think Xiao lanterns are like the normal size, and Mingxiao are like the big lanterns.
Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Yeah, what about you guys? Don't tell me it's gonna be something sad. Oh my god, it's gonna be something sad, is it?
They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
I mean, they're both right
Brings
here.
back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
Aww.
It's been so long.
Is there like lantern right
Everyone's
across
like, "Well,
Leeway and not just in Leeway City? That makes
Have
sense.
all those wishes really come true?
They have come true, and we can prove it to you by giving you the stuff that they gave us.
We asked each
That's
of
so
them for parting gifts
cute.
for you. Little Woo's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes
But what
great
about
xiao
you guys?
Really? Wow.
Oh.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams.
Wait, I think I remember
We've
it.
kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other.
I might remember it.
Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Oh
Take a
man.
hint.
Well, I want to see.
Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Do you know what their wish was? I want to know what their wish was. Can I actually go over to... Where do they go? They're gone! Oh man, Mung is a ghost too. Oh, there they are. It's like, where did they go?
Wow. There are even the names of all 5 of us on it. Amazing. Oh, didn't you just say that you release lanterns every year? Do you plan to add more names over the years?
Aw.
Like Little Woo's kids and Mumu's wife?
They have kids and wives?
Actually, I have some good news. Mumu's soon to be a father.
Oh, that's so
He's been talking about
cute.
nothing else recently. He's excited and nervous at the same time.
I didn't actually talk to them like
I wonder
this
if such a
before.
goofball will make a good father.
No. You'd be surprised how sharp-witted he is now. Let me tell you.
This is so cute. Aww. See, I think it might be a silk flower. Let me take a look at that flower. It's a silk flower at a different angle, I think. I don't know. It looks like a mix between silk flower and a dendrobium. But it wouldn't make sense to be a dendrobium because that's from Inazuma.
Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
No kidding! Don't you need to guard the border?
Monk's already crossed the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was
Don't
once
all
upon a
these
time
other people need
more
send-offs
akin to
too?
a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor.
I mean,
During
there's
the
what,
Archon War,
4 here?
piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living.
Yeah, and that just so
Such were
happened
the
to
times when the
arrive
Longshan
when I
funeral parlor
arrived
was
and
first
tried to leave
established.
in Teyvat.
As humans,
Actually, we don't
explorers
know
were
how
deemed
long we
too
were in Teyvat before we
insignificant to
tried to
matter.
leave, and then
But
we were
slowly,
stopped, and then
they
yada
managed
yada.
to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
Yeah.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end,
Yeah, also
some
people with
lunatics
lack
stood up
of
the
abundant
legacy of the
mora
dead.
like the Geo
By
Archon.
that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction.
I mean,
Now
Osial's
death
not
was coming back
technically
with a
dead. I
vengeance.
think Osial was
It
just
took a
sealed
long,
again.
long
Apparently,
time,
it's really easy to
longer
seal
than
him.
you'd think to restore balance
Ooh.
and reinstate the border.
What the heck?
Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangsheng funeral parlor, you or me.
What the heck are those transitions? Can you reveal a bit more?
Not a chance.
Me?
Curiosity can be perilous, you know.
I'm
Don't
not
forget
from
my
this
warning,
world. It's
the
not
less you know,
perilous
the
for me.
better.
It might be for Paimon, but maybe not for me.
What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though.
I wasn't
The
even
Wangsheng
listening to
funeral
what
parlor
she
is
just
that.
said.
A funeral parlor. Nothing more to it.
Maybe it's for the better.
We live in peaceful times.
Okay, but what was
this
their
harmonious
wish?
coexistence between life
Mung
and
and
death
Big
should
G.
never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go.
Do we have a
Let's
time
take
limit or
them to
something?
The place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first
I don't know
bumped
the
into
after?
each other.
Oh.
I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay?
Yeah, that makes
You don't need to
sense.
hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
She looks so mad. Alright, Utao. I think their last wish... Does it say their last wish? Can we continue this? I don't know if it does. Because I know their last wish, I think. But I don't remember if it said it or not. Did it? Yeah, because that totally makes sense that the border between life and death is right in a cave. Yeah, that totally makes sense. How do domains work here?
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G.
I
wouldn't
thought
you
his
say?
send-off was there.
But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
She's smiling now.
Promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me.
It is creepy how his voice is kind of
Now that I
echoed
know
like
that my
you'd
friends are
expect
doing
ghosts
so
to
well,
be.
I have no intention to bother them.
Aww.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true, too.
That's
So
cute.
you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
Oh, she's gonna kill
How
you.
can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
It's Hu Tao. It's your boss. You know her.
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
Okay, but are you gonna mention your guys' wish?
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
I mean, would the see you later be accurate if, you
No
know,
worries.
we eventually
I'll
die?
just take my leave.
Aww.
I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah.
Are they gonna say
Don't
what it
be
is?
bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
Please.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
I like that kind of transition, though.
He's gone then.
Aww.
I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
Yeah, because you wonder what your
What was
friend
the wish
could have
that you had?
been.
We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
There we go. That's why I didn't say what their wish was.
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together.
Oh, I thought
That's
it was
why
just
I
both
envy
of
my
them
friends so
sitting the
much.
lantern right together.
Little Wu and the rest. They all had a chance to fulfill their wishes.
But why not spend your
Mine, however,
your lantern
will
ride
remain
with
just a dream.
your other friends? You still have other friends other than just Big G. You still have a lot ahead of you.
That's right. Also, think
At
about
the
this.
funeral
Everyone
parlor.
gets burned to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet
Duty to the
whoever you
living.
want again in the afterlife.
Aww.
Isn't that great?
And then you can do whatever you want to the
thank
afterlife,
you.
I guess?
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wulong Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
Yeah, and you were
No
terrified of
worries. It's a
Wulong
good
Hill when you were
opportunity for you to
looking
go on
for a
vacation.
ghost.
Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Oof. Unpaid leave, nice.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
You promised that you'll help us in our search. Yeah, just join our adventure team until we reach the ends of Teyvat to find our sibling.
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I?
But that
But
wasn't
based
what
on
we
your
wanted.
reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
Okay, but that's also a good thing that we didn't find what we were looking for.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
No,
I was
almost
fishing
no
around on your
one
behalf
helps
through the channels
us.
that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up.
I mean,
If
it's
so, I'll
a
be sure to let
guy
you know.
that looks exactly like me.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I mean, I feel like he's gonna
I'm not an
be
expert on
pointed
tracking down the
out in the
living.
crowd, but I
However,
don't
if
feel
you
like
want
he's
me to
gonna be
summon
walking
someone
around
from
in
the other side of
crowds.
the border,
Since they can teleport.
Stop saying creepy stuff.
It's Hu Tao. She is creepy.
relax.
Her
I'll
wink.
help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Seems like you really do like your job.
I have my reasons.
Which is sad, too.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near
How
the
is it,
border are
like,
the dead
how
that
is she
still
the
long
funeral
for the world
director?
of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
I guess that's a good thing.
This means that becoming the director of Longsheng Funeral
Was your grandpa the
Parlor
director, or was your
decision for
grandpa
them,
just your
and
grandpa?
left them with no regrets.
Aww. Cutscene? Oh, I thought it was gonna be a cutscene. See, everybody's voice lines are about how Hu Tao is just like weird and they don't like Hu Tao and that type of thing. And I do kind of understand that. And I'm, yeah, still on the fence about Hu Tao myself. But it's also nice too. You're still here. I didn't think you would still be here.
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, I'd like to make the most of this opportunity.
Say this was your old
stay a
home?
bit
Why
longer.
would you live
The
here?
director's right.
I mean, there
Perhaps sometime
was
away will
homes
do
down
me
there,
good.
but those are destroyed. I mean, the other guys
New
did
life
say
awaits
that their
me.
home was destroyed. Okay, so that's really creepy. Anyways, that's Hu Tao's story quest. Is there 3 of them? Wait. Or is there only 2 of them? Okay, so there's only 2 Adolins. I thought there were 3 for some reason. I'm gonna end the stream here, and we're gonna pick this back up next time with whatever next I have planned. But until now, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, or wherever you're in this crazy world, and I will see you guys on Thursday.